championship. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Tigers offense is up first today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
First, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in him. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Auburn, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
And that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything we prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Dukes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Looking to throw now on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? Auburn defensive lineman, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. They'll kick it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
What a Great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
It's an important first down on that running play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Second down after that previous play. QB keeper all the way. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. He lets it go. A bullet, but it's incomplete and brings up 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Handoff heading left. You see you're able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody likes to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Dukes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And it's caught. Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in your process.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9. And it's Auburn in front as they take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting. The yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. James Madison's offense back out there now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll run it here. The running back has the ball.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Here comes a handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. The Dukes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Now it's second down here.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Oh, the pass is picked off. He can go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Extending the play now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Breaks free. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Movement here from the tight end. To throw, it's Maldonado. pass not complete. Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. A screen to the wide receiver. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Design quarterback run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And the completion made. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Direct snap to the back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And the Dukes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. The receiver grabs it. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And there's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the 1st down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. What a kick. It's good from 55.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Boy, another positive game for this offense. This quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Maldonado. It's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The offense going with the hurry up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Running with purpose. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And this offense has been a story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Dukes come to the line in a hurry up.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of it. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. And the Dukes looking to keep this drive moving. He's going to hand this off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. The Dukes line it up with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Ball handed off. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run it here. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Great job by this defense against the screen. Quarterback's trying to bait this defense. Seemed to me he was underestimating the speed of that pass rush. Good job of bringing him down for that sack.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Buying time, moving to his left. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at 2nd and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
Finds his man. It's Singleton. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. They come up short on the 3rd down completion, and here comes the punt team. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. James Madison's offense back out there now. They were able to launch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They test the middle there, but get nothing. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the 2nd down play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Dukes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. The Dukes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
No way to run up the middle. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. And the Dukes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll toss it to the back. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
They'll try and run it with the fullback. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game, still losing by 11. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. At it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He gets loose. Has the first down and more. Will head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. His line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Maldonado. And that catch is hauled in. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that is one way to make an impact play out of nothing. What an incredible sprint by this quarterback. The man had his track shoes on in this play.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum and scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Heavy pressure. He lets it go.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Dukes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Throwing off play action. A deep shot to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for the wide out. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field. It's Maldonado. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Auburn. And the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
What's another incompletion? Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Could have picked up the 3rd and short through the air. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. And the Dukes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now right here, it's the running back with the ball. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you get the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. What a catch! They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 33.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Dropping back, it's Maldonado. Grab by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Now, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. James Madison's offense back out there now. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Caught. Completion. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Defense showing blitz here. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Dukes will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. And this home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Oh, what a grab! Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to throw. It's Maldonado. Looking deep down the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Owen is picked off. He went up high to grab that football. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line.